What is good, everybody? We are back again. The last video was everything that I was super stoked for in the 3 Halo Infinite trailers that we got last week. I promised you I'd do a video about my honest concerns from what we saw, and that's what today's video is. Please know if you missed the last one, I'm crazy excited. This is the most pumped I've been for Halo since Halo 3. I think the trailers for the multiplayer are the best multiplayer Halo trailers that 343 has created thus far, or at least one of them, you know? And I just want to set the sentiment. I'm very hopeful, excited. I feel quite confident. Ultimately, you have to play a game. You can't just see it. You need to know how it feels. But with that said, there were a few moments from the trailers I'm concerned or confused about, which I'm going to highlight here. The first being, we didn't see that many maps. Now, you can obviously chalk it up to the fact that they have got a long window of marketing, and they probably are going to pepper in more and more map footage as we go on. However, with the multiple delays for this game, part of me is concerned about the amount of content at launch. Going from what we just saw in the trailer, all of the maps look sweet, and I cannot wait to try them, but from the BTB perspective, I'm really hoping that they've got a solid offering there at launch alongside a great arena offering for the map pool there. The second thing I was a little bit concerned about, actually kind of concerned about, is the activatable power-ups after pickup. So in the Vidoc, we got some information about how you can pick up like the overshield and then activate it, and then you can use it. So you can sort of carry the overshield, it looks like, in your inventory, and then when you use it, there's an animation of your Spartan popping it out, or you can still be taken out in that time period. The reason I'm a little bit concerned about this is there any way as an opponent to counterplay this? Like, let's say you guys don't get the OS. It's going to be very hard to tell who has it, and I think in sort of a real critical moment, if somebody pulls it out, uses it, it could just be, from a balance perspective, I'm concerned. Now, obviously, they've got a lot of play testers. They've got their pro team. So if they're happy with where it lands, cool. I'm looking forward to trying it. But my hope would be that there is the traditional option for overshield. If you guys are new to the Halo universe, when you run over the overshield, you have a short window of invulnerability as it immediately activates and starts filling up your extra shields. So in general, like the idea of an activatable, something you put in your inventory, while it may seem super minor, if you're an old school Halo player, it may raise just a few concerns. Obviously, new sandbox, lots of changes, could be awesome, but I am just curious to see how it works out. Yeah, there were plenty of clips of them using it, and then also using the active camo in the same way. And they do show that there is counterplay. Like, there is a clip with the shotgun taking the guy out while he's using it and then stealing it. And that could be really cool. Like, from a communication perspective, there's a lot of gameplay opportunities. The biggest concern that, again, I really have looking at all of this, it's super sweet and I'm very pumped, but it's a broader element here. And if that is, players have to be having fun in the now. I see so many times with live service type games where they've got a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan as they're continually promising a greater game with better design principles. You know, the game needs to be fun right now and in the future. A lot of times when you look at live service games, you sort of get continual promises of this is just where we're starting and then we're going here and here and here. And as a player, it's really exciting to think about what the game's going to look like in 3 years. Like, how many maps is Infinite going to have? How many modes, how many new sandbox items are going to be there in 3 years? But is the game fun in the now? Because if people aren't having fun now, they will leave. That problem is in the right now. So from everything that we have seen and we've heard, this is just a general concern about like free to play or the freemium model. A lot of it in that live service thing can be molded into the just wait, we've got a little bit more coming for you. And from what we have seen, I haven't satiated any sort of concerns about like, is there enough content for this game? That is an unfair criticism, I know, from everything we've seen thus far, but I need to raise it regardless because look at the gaming industry of the last 3 or 4 years as everything is shifting to the more free-to-play model. Light offerings seem to be the trend, and I just hope that Infinite has had the amount of time necessary to counteract that. That's it. Those are really my only concerns, you guys. From a sandbox perspective, this thing looks really fun, and that's coming from somebody who prefers the classic. I'm not an anti, like, you know, new movement tech stuff, but I'm more of a Halo 3 fan. I look at this and I see a beautiful blend of a lot of the stuff that just looks fun, man. Grappling into a sniper shot, yes please. Sprinting into a slide jump, and it looks a lot more toned down from Halo 5. Just looks cool. Now, again, gotta play it, gotta see. But those are really my only concerns that I saw from the trailers. Now, I'm not talking about campaign all that much because, again, frankly, I'm much more a multiplayer guy, especially here on the channel, as you guys know that. Overall, this game looks freaking fun. I can't even like do a concerns video like and do more than just like, is there enough content? Is there enough maps? And what about the activatable pickups? Everything else is looking sweet to me. So what do you guys think? Are there any concerns from what you saw? Any worries? I love, like, from what they've said, that battle pass model sounds awesome. I love the idea of you buy it, you own that pass forever, and you can go back and earn those pieces whenever you want to go back to it. You don't lose it. There's not the FOMO. They're not continually trying to drive you back. Apex Legends really burned me out in the last few seasons because I just cannot put the amount of time in necessary to complete that pass. And then when it's gone forever, you don't get to go back and earn those items. So for me, I like a lot of the things that Infinite is doing. I've got a good feeling. You got to play the game. I get worried always saying these things because you can always get bitten when you get pulled into the hype. I just kind of want to get pulled into the hype, you guys. I kind of want to ride this wave as somebody who's been playing Halo since like CE. It's really fun to see excitement back in the scene, and all my friends are starting to boot up MCC again just so that they can get some of those Halo vibes. They're that pumped. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, and any ideas for future content, let me know. I'm probably going to keep looking at the Infinite stuff and sharing it with you guys because I still have these videos on repeat in my brain 24/7. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again very soon. All right, bye-bye.